Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how I make my copycat Chipotle sauce. Taco Bell copycat. It's all vegan. First thing we're going to do is we're going to need a cup of cashews. We're going to soak them in water. You can use just normal water and let it soak for a few hours. Or you can do boiling water if you're trying to make it right this minute. Alright, so I got my cashews in this little jar here soaking. And I will be making this before I go pick up my kids from school. Just gotta let it soak. Alright, so to make this, we are going to add our cup of soaked cashews and the water directly to the blender. And you're gonna add about a tablespoon of lime juice. That could be, you know, a lime or two. That's usually what I add. Then I'm gonna add a tablespoon of agave. And we're gonna add 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. 1 teaspoon of salt, and then we're going to add a whole can of chipotles in adobo. This is 7.5 ounces. We're going to add the whole thing. Try to get like a rubber spatula, scrape it all out. We might need to add more liquid, and if that is the case, you can add some liquid into this, but we're just going to get everything out of here into the blender first. All right, it is all in there. I'm going to go ahead and fill up this with some water just in case, and we're going to blend this up, and then if we need to add more water, I'll let you know how much I added. Alright, so it is done blending. As you can see, that is pretty good consistency wise, but I am going to add probably 2 more tablespoons of water because I want this to be a little bit runnier, because as this sits in the fridge and cools, it will thicken up. As it is right now, that's the perfect consistency. So if you're going to use this right away, that would be perfect. But since I'm going to put this in the fridge until I make the tacos tonight, we're going to add a little bit more water. All right, and we added overall another 1/4 cup of water to this. And it is just lovely. As you can see, it's still pretty thick. Now is the time we're going to taste it and see if it needs any more salt. And it is perfect, guys. I'm going to put this in the fridge and let it chill. And when you're ready to use this, if it does seem a little too thick, you can just add a little bit more water to thin it out to make it more pourable. But that is my homemade vegan chipotle sauce. Just look at how beautiful this is. It makes about 2 cups. It really depends on how much liquid you add, but that gave me about 2 generous cups.